So, as I said, his life is, mashallah, 10 years of khilafah and all. Mashallah, it can take, but I just would like to share some of his blessed sayings which we can benefit from today as well. One or two things I have mentioned, that no matter where you are a disbeliever, your iman is weak, you are a sinner, you are a drug dealer, you are an alcoholic, you are a gangster, or whatever you are doing, there is hope for you, and you can become the best. So he, radiallahu anhu, imparted his wisdom to others as well. He said, do not judge anyone according to how many salah, how much zikr they do, how long beard they have, whatever clothes they wear, that's what it means, or how many fasts they keep, and how much the garb they have of religiosity. He said, never judge, never think actually because of that they are very good people. And that's what we do. Oh, I thought he was a religious person. I dealt with him in business. We married our son to, and she was wearing hijab and etc. He said, no. Who told you that this is the signs or these are the evidences of the integrity of people? That is between them and Allah. That is something between them and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You should judge them for something which comes between you and them. You see, something which they are dealing with Allah, that Allah knows and they know. You don't actually make a judgment. You can only make a judgment how they have dealt with you or the people in the house. And he said, do not judge anyone according to how many prayers and religiosity and how much beard they have and how many tasbihs they are holding in their hands or whatever. He said, judge according to whether this person speaks truth with people, he deals honestly, he returns money on time, he keeps his words, guards what is entrusted to him, and respects the difference between lawful, unlawful, apparently. He said that these are the things that we are here. हमारे रिश्ता करते हैं, हाँ बच्चा बड़ा नेक है, नमाज पढ़ता है, इसी से रिश्ता करना, इससे नहीं पता चलता बच्चा नेक है ना बच्ची नेक इस तरह। उनका पूछे लोगों के साथ कैसे मामला हुआ, how are their dealings with people, with relatives, with others, and how friends and things, dealing with people, because she will not be dealing with God when she comes at your home. He will be dealing with a human being. So, humanness. And then he said that these one of the certain people in his time stopped. They were lazy. They were on social benefits, and he was the one who started these benefits. Social security and disability and child benefit and all these things. He was the person who initiated the concept of welfare. And many people stopped working, like now they don't work. They are just signing on and benefits and living. And there were people at that time as well who stopped working. And when they were asked, they were saying that we are the people of trust in Allah. They said, we are the people of trust. We are mutawakkilin. We are the people who trust Allah subhanahu. We are doing tawakkul. That's why we are not working. And etc. So Hazrat Umar said to them, you do not trust in Allah, but in the property of others and in public funds and the pockets of people. That's where your trust is. So stop doing this type of trust and start working. So the true people of trust are those, he said, who plant their seeds and then trust in Allah, meaning they work and at the same time from the heart they trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this will fulfill their needs and things. So this is a lesson which we can take today. There are many people who come and say, yes, we want to repent, we want to be pious, righteous, and what they do is they stop working. They're not feeding their wife, they're not giving her expenses, they're not doing service to their parents, and all they're doing is coming to the masjid, sitting in the masjid, or going on tabligh, or going on umrah and things, and not doing anything, work, no livelihood, nothing, and say that we are people of dawah, we are people of tawakkul. They are not really. They are just hiding behind the veil of these words. And so he mentioned very clearly to people. And once a man mentioned, praised of someone, to Sayyidina Umar bin Khattab radiallahu anhu said, have you ever traveled with him? Have you ever been journeying with him? Because in those times, people used to go to journeys for 5 months, 6 months. This was not like 1 hour, 2 hours. But you can know what happens, how the reality of people come out in journey. People go for Umrah and Hajj not for 6 months, but just 2-3 weeks. And more than half of them have fallen out before they come back. They are on bad terms more than they went from here. Husband and wives are fighting, group people are fighting, the group leaders are quarreling. Seems no one is happy. People are sitting itikaf in many masjid, 10, 15, 20 people, and before the Eid, they have to be reconciled. So that's what he is saying, that really, that if you've not traveled with someone, you can't praise, you can't really know them. Then people say, oh, when this person went on journey with me, Pakistan or Umrah, he changed. Whilst he's not changed, he was that person before, only he was hiding behind a persona, behind actually a personality. He was doing a conscious effort to show their good side, although it was not. But the fish cannot remain too long out of water. You see, it have to be jumped. So they are used to this evil thing. So okay, they can hold for 1 hour, 1 minute whilst they are dealing with you, but not more than that. So after 1-2 weeks actually. So he said, no. Have you ever traveled with him? Have you ever been a neighbor to him? Have you ever traded with him? The man gave negative answer. He said, no, it's Amir al-Mu'mineen. And that Umar said, I swear by Allah that you do not know that man. You do not know that man. So other 3 things. Have you traded with him? Ye puche business partners se. Those people who would do partnership and do a business, ye kya hota hai? How realities come out. And if you have traveled, if you have been a neighbor to him, fighting over parking space, fighting over a dustbin, fighting with little bit of things, being jealous, being etc., etc. So ye cheezein. So he radiallahu anhu advised people, and not practically and also compassion. Once he radiallahu anhu had the desire to eat fish. He was not well or something, and one of his servants, now imagine eating fish where the sea was not far away from Medina. So one of them actually went to get fish. So they went to get fish and they came back and they said, there is fish. And Umar said that, where have you got? He said, we got it from the sea nearby. And he said, no, you came too quickly, let me check. So he checked the neck and the body of the camel he went on. And when he put his hand in the hair of the camel, his hand became wet with the sweat. So he knew that he has gone on this camel and came back quickly. Now because that camel, in his view, was actually inconvenienced, he went more fast, actually making it run faster, walk faster. So Hazrat Umar said that, I'm not going to eat this fish for which a living being has been hurt, has been inconvenienced. Imagine. He's not saying that. And how we are eating, say, or you may say looting money to fulfill our desires, not only inconveniencing people, but actually just running away from their life savings sometime, or actually just defrauding them, relatives and others and friends and things, and how harm we are doing.